What's up guys, MattyZ14 here, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Now in the last video, we made our way here to Gaia Prime, and we figured out what happened to, I believe they were called the Alphas. We have to pick up the Master Override, which is right here, so let's grab this.
Master Override. It's so small.
This is going to let us shut down Hades.
Kill Hades with it.
And then once Hades is destroyed, get off the fucking chair. Once Hades is destroyed, then we have to rebuild Gaia, and she's gonna like fix the world basically. So now we gotta go to Sylens' workshop. So I wonder, is Sylens gonna actually be here? I mean, it's his workshop, I would hope so. That would... shit.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Oh, Sylens. What am I gonna do with you? Alright, so... let's see. Where are we going? Oh my god. I thought I was gonna fall. So yeah, we have to rebuild Gaia or Gaia Prime. I don't know if Gaia Prime is where Gaia is, and then Gaia herself is the AI. I'm not really sure how those two names work out, but we have to rebuild Gaia, and then that's gonna like rebuild... I'm guessing it's gonna rebuild like Artemis and what were the other ones, like Apollo and all of them. But what's interesting though is I believe that Apollo was destroyed. We learned that in the last video that what was his name? Ted Faro, I think, or something. He actually destroyed Apollo. Like, so all the information that was stored in Apollo, he deleted. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go this way? I guess so. Yeah, so he deleted all the information from Apollo. So that's kind of interesting because now none of that information is still there. So that's why... do I have to climb up here? Where the fuck do I go? How am I supposed to get up there? Oh, wow. So all the information was deleted. So that's why they say that the current generation is ignorant to the old ones. Because no one knows what happened, because that information was supposed to get passed on, but it was deleted, so they couldn't restore it. So I had said that maybe maybe our focus would be able to do that, because we got data files from Elizabeth Sobek in the last video, but they were corrupted. But Sylens said that we can use our focus to rebuild the files and like restore them. So I wonder if that's going to happen with Apollo.
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
Alright, here it
Before
comes.
I
Here he's
go-
going to betray us.
I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Okay.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse.
Is he the leader of Eclipse?
But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy,
Oh, wow.
buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
So Sylens was the founder of Eclipse.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire.
What's the Spire?
Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems.
How does she know this if we
Hades
don't?
wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines. so they can devour the world all over again.
Oh shit.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Tell me everything about you and Hades.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Come on,
get
Sylens.
started.
I don't think he's ever directly
began with
answered a
the
question
focus,
in the entire game so
recovered
far.
from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right
I wonder if that's the
before my
focus he's wearing right now. Because this is
That's what I
a fancy schmancy one.
eyes. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
The jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead.
Okay.
It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controls
What is the
land.
Spire? I don't think we've learned about that
Meanwhile,
yet.
Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
So he seems like he was kind of like innocently following Hades in the beginning. It's not like he knew he was evil.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they
Or
become
at least I don't
involved?
think he knew.
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
Okay, so that's how they started.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it.
Okay, at least
I
that's not
installed
bad.
what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
Alright, so why did you betray
What
them?
made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed, I'd already outlived my usefulness.
Okay.
When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
Alright, so when did he find out about
So when
Aloy?
did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world.
We still don't know how we're
Yes,
connected to her
quickly.
yet.
I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Is there nothing you won't do for knowledge? You've done what you could to make up for your mistakes. So they give us two choices. They don't really have any kind of effect. I'm gonna be a little bit sympathetic because he did seem like he was kind of innocently like in the pursuit of knowledge in the beginning, but then he started realizing like, hey, maybe Hades shouldn't be trusted. So I'm gonna be a little sympathetic.
You've done terrible things, Sylens. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps. But basically the same.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From
Yeah,
here
that's
on
kind
out,
of fucked
the
up.
rest
He's
is
just like, I know I messed up, but I would still do it
Take my
again.
lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, no problem. Sylens! Where will you go?
I like Sylens' armor. Or
Elsewhere
clothing, whatever you want to call it.
and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Okay, so we got his spear slash lance, I guess. Is it actually our weapon now, though? Doesn't look like it. Oh, attach the master override to the lance. Should probably pay more attention. Alright, let's see what this is first. From Sylens.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Sylens.
So this is Hades he's talking
And you
to.
are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades.
Hades'
Or a
voice is
creation
cool.
of the ancients? A war machine? Define timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sultan's reign. Define Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan frame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it.
Interesting. Alright, so let's craft this lance. So I have to say, I'm kind of surprised. I thought Olin was going to betray us. I didn't really trust him, but I guess he's all right. That looks cool. Obtain Sylens lance. Can I equip that? Yeah. Awesome. It does shock damage as well. Has a quick light attack R1, slower heavy shock attack R2, and the ability to override unlocked machines. Interesting. That's cool. Alright, so there's another audio file here. Can I read it or listen to it?
Coming.
Preparations are
To
complete.
tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to
Lucid
strike.
Bahamas.
After what
Behold,
happened with Derval,
As
we will
I
defend the
promised
city.
you,
Do I jump down
The
here?
Spire.
Manner of great machine is this?
Or what do I
I've
do?
never seen such a thing. Stay
Oh my god, what the...
Carja in shadow.
Fuck. Come on! Ayla was walking forward on her own. I wasn't even holding the left stick. What the fuck? But I heard her say that she has to warn Avad. So, is the Spire in... There's another audio file here, too. Is the Spire in Meridian? I've never heard of the Spire before until right now.
yes,
I have to tell Avad that
the
the
focus
Eclipse are ready
network
to
is
strike.
active, built to your
After what happened
specifications.
with Derval,
Check
we
it
will defend
yourself
the
if you
city.
must. I'll
The
wait,
Spire.
but I'll remind you of the
Yeah, I want to find out where the Spire is. Because like I've said a couple times already, I don't ever remember hearing of the Spire. Unless if it was in a data point that we missed or something, but... We paired a journal from Sobek. Alright, just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction's well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship bridges on those cheesy old SF vids. Spent last week at the Bryce site designing ZD project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge, plenty of room for workspaces. Work crew's already set up in my office. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Yada yada yada. Alright, none of that's super relative. It's just talking about how they set up Gaia Prime. For the purpose of my playthroughs, I'm gonna call Gaia the AI. I'm gonna call her Gaia, and I'm gonna call the building Gaia Prime, because I don't know which one is which. So what are we actually supposed to be doing now? Let me check my quests. Go to the Palace of the Sun. Alright, so let me see if I can just fast travel here. Be much faster. I need a fast travel pack. Oh my god, if I had $1 for every time that happened, and now my resources are full. Let's get rid of this metal vessel. Alright, now let's go to Meridian. Where's the nearest point for me to travel? I guess here. I also think I'm going to make a quick pit stop and sell a bunch of my modifications and stuff, but that'll probably just cut out. Okay, so now let's progress.
Can't wait for later.
I wanna clear out my inventory a little bit because I feel like we might run into like some more stuff with loot and stuff, so I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so
Talk a spell.
I sold a bunch of stuff. I was trying to buy some new armor and weapons, but I'm still missing components. So I kind of don't really like the trading system in this. Like, I thought it was cool at first when you had to scavenge components and stuff. Oh my god, can all these fuckers move? I thought it was cool, but now I have like 5,000 shards, but I can't buy anything with it because I don't have the materials. So, like, I'm not all that crazy about that. Alright, so we made it to the Palace of the Sun. And now we've talked to Sun King Avad. Alright, so let's see what he has to say. What is this? Did I scan that already? I guess not. Alright. What's up,
Hello.
Avad?
What brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it.
What is the worst?
They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that
Are they gonna
happen.
believe us?
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Where is
Perhaps
the Spire?
Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
What's the Elite?
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before.
Oh, he's apologizing for hitting on us earlier.
After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
I thought they were
Even
gonna
a
give us
king
the
can learn
choice,
his
but I
lesson.
guess not.
Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Okay. Alright, good. They just skipped that. Talk to Blameless Marad. Alright, so where's Blameless Marad? Where the hell did he go? Oh, he's over here.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create
Hey.
nothing.
Marad,
And do
you
keep
wanna
me
talk to me?
appraised of each new arrival.
You, I'm over here.
Ah,
Thank you.
Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
We still never saw the
Don't be so
where the Oseram are from.
On
I'm
the
kind of
Spire.
surprised.
Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A
He
number
makes
of
them
the
sound
Nora
like such
have also arrived
savages.
at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Alright, let's go meet up with
I
the
suppose
Nora.
all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you.
Okay.
You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Alright, so I have 3 objectives now. To rest, and to visit both defense sites. But, those are both optional. So, I think I'm going to end this video here. Because we're at like another one of those points of no return. So, like, if I were to go to rest, it's going to start the next sequence. So, I'm going to end this video here. I might go visit the 2 sites off screen. Might finish up a few things here and there. And then we'll get into it in the next video. I know not really too much happened in this video. It was mostly like all story being revealed to us. But I hope you guys still enjoyed it anyway. And be sure to check out my channel for more gameplay and playthroughs. And if you guys like what you see, subscribe to me. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.